Today on the channel, I could use a vacation. Why not a trip to the island with the Islanders? Epic toys.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and back again with another Epic Toys Tag Team unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Tama, we got Haku, we got the Islanders. But for all your Islander needs, I guess Epic Toys. But for everything else wrestling related, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And the Islanders have finally arrived to this island. I guess it's all an island somewhere. Some islands are bigger than others, Todd McFarlane. But today I finally did get the Islanders. Also got the Killer Bees. So make sure you check out both reviews. Give them the old thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. All that kind of fun stuff. But these figures lost for a long time. I'm not sure exactly. They had some shipping issues where they got shipped back and forth and all points in between. Long story short, the Islanders are here today. Another one of those classic tag teams from the 80s WWF with a lot of classic tag teams. These guys are a little bit before my time. I remember seeing them mostly on VHS tapes I would rent as a little kid. Obviously, Haku went on to bigger WWF superstardom, tag teaming with Andre the Giant with tag team title belts, of course, around their waist, and King Haku, as we know. And then Tama kind of went his own way and never to be seen of again until the Major Bendies Collect Major Big Rubber guys came with some Islanders not too long ago, which we already did unbox on the channel, but we will compare those later on in this very video. Long way to get there, but here we go. Green card art on this one. Fabled green card series, maybe. More LJN style than Hasbro Retro, but definitely works, definitely warranted, definitely needed in our retro collection. The Islanders looking pretty good things here. Hasbro kind of logo down there. What's it say here? Has their name, Wrestling Megastars, doesn't say really anything. 18 and up on here, official product. Epic Toys, as we do know. On the back, I mentioned them earlier, it's the Killer Bees. And they're on the back there, always be promoting. We got some card art, I guess, from like trading cards once upon a time. Their envision of one, maybe, something like that. Jibber jabber down here, what's it say about our friend, the Islanders? Haku, 6'1", 275 from the Isle of Tonga. Definitely different than the Isle Samoa, as those that do know. Tama is 6 foot tall, 225 pounds, but he is from the Isle of Samoa. So two Islanders, really. Makes sense, that's their name. During the late 80s, these Polynesian powerhouses developed a mean streak. Under the tutelage of Bobby the Brain Heenan, the tag team ranks were no longer safe. Not only would they beat you up, they'd steal your dog too. Oh my gosh, those British Bulldogs didn't know what hit them. I don't know, there it is. And there it is, the Islanders. Removable packaging on these like we see with Epic Toys. Always nice to see. But let's dive into it here. And let's go to Tama first. We've seen Haku before, and we'll do comparisons, as I said. But we got Tama here, and he says, I love you, brother. Like a young Superfly Jimmy Snuka. If somebody would step up and make a Snuka, I don't see it happening anytime soon. But he's got the I love you hands going on there. And he's got a big smiling face. It's like he's a happy Islander, but he was a bad guy Islander. We should have had maybe a madder face on him, I do think. He does got the floral headdress sculpted in. I don't fault that at all. I'm okay with that. We got white wrist tape, black elbow pads painted on as well. Looking pretty darn good. They're sculpted in there too, I'll say. You got the necklace over here. You got some beads. These are interesting beads. Todd, these look like those beads you're always carrying around that are always sticking out of your pants. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know why you don't wear them around your neck. Why you always got them over down kind of in the back of your pants. I don't know. I'll have to investigate that further later. We do got the necklace over the top. They are removable, but I don't know. Not the easiest thing to remove, but you can take it off if you want to. Got the Islander pants down here. Very, very colorful. Down to, of course, the black knee pads. White tape around the ankles. And then bare feet. You know, stereotypical Islanders back in the day. They were always barefoot, and they always had a lethal headbutt. You got to watch out for that headbutt. They'd always talk about how hard their heads were, of course, as we know. No Epic branding on the feet. no hole for a stand. So always interesting to notice that with these epic toy figures. But looking good, Mr. Tama? Now I'm confusing myself. Tama. Oh my gosh, I've confused myself. Getting his second ever figure, not a bad piece of business. But now here's a guy that's had a few figures, of course, as of late. It is the man Haku, an all-timer if there ever was one. Got the floral headband over sculpted in. You got the beads, Todd, around the necklace here, looking good. White wrist tape. Got kind of a maniacal hand, like he's going to give you the old thrust right there in the neck. And then we got a little finger point. What you going to do, brother, when Haku runs wild on you type thing. Got that going on. Same kind of Islander pants here. Got the floral, all that. It is different, isn't it? Yeah, it looks pretty similar to me. Painted differently, obviously. But it would make sense to get the most out of your molds, as we always do say. Got the bare feet as well down below. A standard for Haku most of his career as well. Arms all the way around, head side to side, waist articulation. That's what you get with, of course, epic toys and most retro figures, as we do know. But not bad. Haku always going to steal the show for me. Always been a big Haku guy since I was a little kid, especially his tag team with Andre, the Colossal Connection, an all-timer of a tag team. But to have an all-timer of a tag team, you got to have an all-timer of a manager. You got Bobby the Brain Heenan, which is kind of a strange pairing in a lot of ways, but Bobby could make anything work, as we know. So it does work here, and this is the Epic Toys Bobby Heenan. Fits perfectly, obviously scaled to make here. And then, of course, we know the long history of Epic Toys, once known as Cella. We did get a Cella Haku once upon a time. Constant learning, constant improvement, a lot of different characters here, but man, oh man. Definitely, I can still tell you this is Haku, though, if somebody showed it to me. But you do got that comparison there if that is your thing. And then we mentioned the Islanders a little bit earlier. We did get the big rubber guy versions, which is always fun to have as well. So very similar, just almost like a 2-up is what it almost reminds you of. But Islander Mania running absolutely wild here in 2026. What's next for the Islanders? You got to think Mattel would want these guys. I don't know if they'll ever get a Legends deal, but man, Haku especially. There's a lot of good looks for Haku. Give me that big afro Haku Ming, I guess, technically. And I guess he went back to Haku with that in the WWE as well. Would love to see that, plus all the classic looks, including the Islanders. Would be a heck of a lot of fun if we get a Legends deal. Who knows? Maybe we'll get surprised one of these days. But the Islander onslaught has begun. We've got 2 sets of figures. What's next? I guess we'll hang in there and see what happens in the future. But all intents and purposes, a very fun 2-pack. And if I had to choose between the Killer Bees and this one, which released at the same time, Islanders all day long. This is much more needed in my collection than that second round of Killer Bees would, of course. I don't care what Striper says, Todd McFarlane. I'm picking the Islanders here. But what are you picking? What are you thinking? Are you picking this setup? You need this in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some, and then some. You guys know how it goes. Patreon, YouTube channel memberships, your best way to support the channel. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com is how you can email me, but it's also the name of the podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, each and every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And don't forget my 2 books, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstar Series and The Complete Guide to, of course, the ECW Original San Francisco Toymaker Series, both available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So for the Islanders, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
And when the time